In a life where everybody expects the world from you, how can we navigate these expectations? I've found myself wondering about this a lot lately. All these different people expecting different things from me, lives that they imagine I will someday live. How overwhelming it all can be. We've all had people like this. We've all had people who have these high expectations of you, who really want to watch you succeed, but in the most indirect and most cruel fashion possible, do the exact opposite and bring about your failure. Because we all have expectations, whether it's for ourselves or for others. We all have certain things that we want to happen, we see coming and want to see coming. These are all different for all the different people, but a lot of expectations fall upon the youth. I know as a child still, and a younger child even, I was very much so in the, you know, gifted, considered people who had these high expectations. I was always told I would do something big with my life. But that's the funny thing about expectations, is that no matter how many times you meet expectations, no matter how many you overcome, surpass, there will always be more. There will always be that other person trying to watch you succeed in the most innocent way, stunting your growth by doing so. And I'm not doing this to guilt trip any parents, grandparents, or family members of people who might be in this sort of mindset. I just want to bring this to the light. I had to do a school assignment on this subject, so I decided this would be a perfect subject for a video. But also, I feel like it really needs to be brought to the attention of society right now. Because we have these huge expectations. I know very much so recently, I've had very high expectations for myself getting back into this whole YouTube thing, writing my book. It's all been a series of expectations I set for myself, and expectations set upon me by other people who I tell about these things that I attempt to achieve. Because expectations are very much so human. We very much so want to expect these things. We see somebody trying to succeed. We tell them they're going to succeed. But again, that almost stunts their growth. And it's so odd. It's almost like the argument of, I really wanted to actually get something done around here, but then you told me to do it. I really wanted to do my chores, then you told me to do it. Something like that. That's very much so the path expectations send us down. And we need to really keep it in check, especially when going on to other people. Because expectations for yourself can be detrimental as they continue to snowball forward, but coming from somebody else is so much more pressure on you because you can't keep that in check. That's not something you can control. You can't say, hold up, this might be a little unrealistic, why don't we take a step back? You can do that if you're the one you're setting expectations for, but the second other people start setting expectations for you, you lose control. It almost feels as if they are trying to plan out your life. And again, nothing against the people who do this. Most people who do this do so with the best intentions. They really want to see you succeed. But the way they go about expressing that might be flawed. But of course, there will always be a counter argument to every argument. There will always be somebody who says maybe expectations are something, a tool to help you grow. And I will completely agree with you on that. They are. If there was nothing expected from me, I would not be in the position I am today. I would not be behind this screen talking to you guys. But I am. Because I decided to take these expectations and instead of use them as a set in stone place I have to get to, I use them as benchmarks. Simply use them as a mark of progress. Every new expectation given to me, a sign that I completed, I satisfied the old one, that I have improved. Because that's what we need to remember. Life is about improvement. So that has been this video. Again, school project. Kind of thought it would be a cool idea to do a video about it. For a little bit of context, this was supposed to be an argumentative speech about my pet peeves. Oh, I want to tell you, the 3 hours it took me to find out I have no pet peeves was 3 hours of my time I would want back because I did not find a singular one. So I sort of just took a topic that I guess people could be annoyed about and sort of went with that. Let me know what you think. Again, I will be continuing doing content. Sorry for the lack of uploads along the past 3 days, or maybe even longer. It's just been a little hard. A bunch of national events have been happening with the election. I won't talk too much about that, but a lot of national stuff, a lot of local stuff. A teacher in my school did some not so great things to a student, and I sort of had to step in. So, my life has been busy a lot recently, but I do hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.